Stay ahead of the game with the MOJO. We got picks, hot takes, all the info. Mo dropping stats, crunching numbers, that's the vibe. Joe say what he see and feel, gon' decide. If you ain't tuning in, throw a flag on the play. It's going down over here the MOJO way.
Are you ready?
Nope.
You're 100% ready.
I'm ready now.
You got your Patriots hat on. You got your Patriots gray hoodie.
Yeah, Mac Jones jersey's in the wash, so I'm not.
Your Mac Jones jersey's in the wash.
God damn it, I still
Jessica.
Even with Drake May and the MVP talks, I still say Mac Jones.
I mean, he's in the running, I guess, at this point.
Oh, heck yeah, he's in the.
Listen, if Jaden couldn't win it last year, then
he's in the top 3, betting odds right now.
Really?
Maybe 2.
Who else? I mean, Jonathan Taylor.
Taylor, I think Mahomes is always up there just because he is Mahomes and Josh Allen.
I haven't seen enough yet.
Me neither.
Well, anyway, I mean, you're 6-2, on top of the world here.
Top of the world. What a time.
We'll get into it. We'll start off with our patented beer of the week.
Yeah.
This is the last one from a multi-pack that we got. This is from Best Day Brewing. Yet again, this is their, we're assuming that this says Kolsch.
Yeah.
K, Motley Crue O, L, S, C, H, Kolsch. And it's like, they have the same description for everything, brewed for everybody, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
But there's not a ton of description on what this is.
I have no idea what to expect. I will say, I have been very impressed with them.
Yeah.
I really liked the one last week. I forgot my glass today, so we're doing it with the cans. We're doing it raw.
We're raw dogging it like the old days. Just a couple of boys in the podcast room.
Yeah.
Trying to get a feel for what they're going for here.
It's like a Bud Light.
The hell's a Kolsch?
It's like a Bud Light, right? That's what I'm getting.
I expected it to bite more than it does, but I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either. It reminds me of a Bud Light. Are you looking up what that word is?
Yeah.
It really reminds me of a Bud Light.
A Kolsch is a style of beer. So, Kolsch is a pale top fermented ale from Cologne, Germany. Mm-hmm. Fermented in cooler temperatures.
I was way off.
Yeah.
All right.
Kolsch. I mean, I kind of figured it was like German or something,
yeah.
because of the O, the Motley Crue O. But we did the West Coast IPA, we did their hazy IPA, we did their
Kolsch.
We did the Kolsch, and then we did the Mexican Cerveza one.
Wow, did we really have 4? Wow.
There was 4, and honestly, they were all pretty good.
Yeah, I like them all.
So,
I like them all.
Yeah, Best Day Brewing. Check them out.
I will bring, our Tom Holland number 2 next week.
Tom Holland number 2,
Yeah.
Beero number 2.
Yeah. But this, I was very impressed with Best Day Brewing. I've seen their ads before, and I got to say.
Not bad, right?
Not bad at all.
I had Alex try, he tried the West Coast, and then he tried the Mexican one. Mm-hmm. He liked them both. He was like, oh, wow.
Was it the hazy one last week?
Last week we did the hazy one.
That's what I really like. But yeah.
They're all pretty good, though. Best Day Brewing, if you're looking for a good non-alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
They got the multi-pack, so go for it.
That's always fun. It's always fun to get like the Sam winter pack. You know,
yeah, a little mix and match.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
One day we'll be back on the A train next year. we got to do this one too, the Maui Brewing.
I know, yeah.
Although you know what's funny is the store I bought this from had the multi-pack of the Maui Brewing like last year. But I didn't see it the other when I got this.
I've had Kona, but I haven't had Maui.
No, I'll find it though.
All right,
they definitely have it out here.
Keep an eye out. The one near me has a pretty good selection of NAs and stuff, so I'll take a look there too.
Yeah, for sure. All right, week 8 of the NFL. We are just cruising
I don't like
along.
it. I don't like it.
This is Halloween week.
This is wild.
We're recording on Tuesday.
Are you dressing up?
I am. Well. Yes, I am regardless, but I ordered a costume at 3 days ago, and I paid for faster shipping. And UPS just says the label's been created 3 days later.
Oh, boy.
So, I don't know. I was going to be Cousin It from Adam's Family, and Mel was going to be Wednesday.
Nice.
But if I don't get the costume in time, it's going to be Wednesday and Michael Myers, probably.
I mean, could get like a bald cap and just be Uncle Fester.
Yeah.
Or just wear a bunch of wigs and be Cousin It.
Well, Spirit has a Cousin It version, but it's literally, it looks like ZZ Top. It just goes down to like here. It's like, it's so stupid. Are you dressing up?
Sure am.
Are you? What are you going to be? Dad?
So Brayden is Luigi.
Okay.
Ella is Mario.
Nice.
I will be Bowser.
Nice.
And Jessica is going to be Toad.
Nice. Okay, so it's a whole family.
Yeah. Brayden is in his Mario era. He's obsessed.
Nice.
He wakes up asking about Mario, goes to sleep asking about Mario. He said he had to be Luigi because Luigi's taller, which makes sense.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, fair.
And of course, I'd be Bowser. He asked Jess to be Princess Peach, but they compromised on Toad.
Okay.
And here we are.
And poor Ella didn't have a. She didn't have a
He
choice.
convinced her to be. He can convince her to do anything.
Okay.
He's like, "You want to be Mario?" Of course, she wanted to be a pumpkin again, like she was last year.
Right.
But he's like, "No, you be Mario." She's like, "Okay."
Cool. Down.
He can convince her to do anything.
That'll be good. That'll be a good photo op.
Yeah. I've already worn it. We had a trunk or treat, and then we had a birthday / Halloween party on Sunday, so I missed a little bit of the first half of the game.
The trunk or treat thing. This is like a new.
Yeah, it's like,
new
hey,
thing.
I know neighborhoods don't exist anymore or something, so here's just.
Is that what it is? Did they do it at a school? Because we just had
Yes.
one in Gansett for the school.
Yeah, this is for the school, but they have them around. Like Lincoln had one at the Lincoln Mall last weekend.
Really?
Yeah, we just did the preschool one. We didn't do the.
Is this a COVID-created
I think
thing?
it was a COVID thing.
Okay.
Yeah, and then people like decorate their cars and stuff, so that's part of it.
I don't know. When I was there, I just go, I don't ever remember this being a thing when we were growing up.
No, absolutely not.
This is like a new thing.
I think it was a COVID thing that came into being.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
During that time.
Yeah, and now it's just like we just love cars in parking lots. So
Who doesn't love a good fucking parking lot? I tell you. That's really what the game dinner is. Everybody just hangs out in the parking lot before we go in.
yeah,
All right. This is Halloween. Happy Halloween. Halloween weekend.
and it's not coming up. That's sort of whatever.
Sort of. It's in the vibe. It's in the fall vibe. Last week, we just talked about this. These games seem like they're so far away, but the Chargers and the Vikings, 37-10. Big news out of this one is Carson Wentz is out for the season.
Yes.
I don't even know what his injury was.
Shoulder.
Ooh.
His shoulder's been bad for a few weeks, and he was wearing like a thing, like a brace that was. It was like his arm was like buckled to his body.
Right.
It was insane. He looked like an android. I was like, "What the hell?" And he's like screaming, like, "Ah!" I think he was almost in tears by the end of the game. He was hurting.
Yeah.
He was hurting.
Well, we both picked the Chargers for that one. Figured that being at home, they'd get a bounce back game. I didn't have much faith. Supposedly, J.J. McCarthy is going to get his start against, I believe, Detroit this week.
Yeah, they just sacrificed Wentz at this.
Oops. Should have kept Darnold.
I guess, yeah. They just threw him to the wolves. Although he was, he manned. If I knew he was that, I mean, we both picked the Chargers anyway. But if I knew he was as injured as he was,
yeah, that was
an even easier decision.
Ugly game. The Chargers improved to 5-3 though. Mm-hmm. A couple weeks ago, I kind of wrote them off. I still don't know where I land with them, but at the beginning of the season, if you remember from this program, I picked 3 teams to go to the playoffs from the West.
Yeah, you did.
So right
now the Chargers.
Could be
Right now the Chargers are at 66% chance playoff probability, and the Chiefs are at 81%.
Interesting.
Going to assume the Bengals are much lower. They're down to 7%. So
7? Oh yeah, we'll get into that.
So the NFL has their playoff probability sheet up, so I'll pop back and forth on that one. I don't have my laptop. I told you I dropped it. Keyboard stopped working. So.
Tell Maurice to treat himself to a Christmas gift. Actually, earlier today, I just asked Graham. I go, "What are you getting yourself for Christmas this year?" Because I'm looking for some inspiration.
To get yourself?
Yeah, like what I was asking him what he was going to get himself,
Yeah.
so I could get some inspiration on what to get myself. And it didn't really yield anything. But I mean,
I thought you were going to say like a laptop or something.
I don't need one of those. It's like there's nothing I really need / really want. except another tattoo. But
Oh, there you go. I mean, that's
I know
nice.
I might
You
have
can
to
do that. Get another TV.
TV. I know down here for that's what he's getting himself as TV. I'm like,
We already haven't. We have 3 TVs all on the wall.
yeah, I don't really need another TV. It would be nice to have one down here. But
Yeah, there's nothing I really need or want. And Jess always yells at me that we need to get we need a better family computer. Because when that one's set up, like on the docking station, it just works like a regular thing. The keyboard's plugged in.
the one that you bring.
Yeah, like I have a connector to the monitor and stuff, so it just works like a regular computer. But
I think you should treat yourself and look at some Black Friday deals.
it's not a bad idea. While I'm
Maybe
watching
get
the Black
yourself
Friday game, maybe I'll keep an eye on the deals that come.
Actually,
on the TV.
well, usually now they've been doing them all month long. So when you're putting up your Christmas decorations on Saturday, November 1st, see what Black Friday deals there are for the month.
it's an option.
All right. I do appreciate the fact that you guys are going to decorate that early because I'm decorating Thursday.
Yeah.
And you guys are doing it Saturday, which is like nice and early.
Yeah,
Then you get to enjoy it.
yeah, that's Jess's big thing, and she's good. She can do whatever she wants. She's all good. It's all good in the hood.
All right.
Usually, I'm not a proponent of the early, but I've softened my stance on it in the last few years.
It's just nice. It's like the end of the year, and then when you put it up early, you get to enjoy it.
that's
Some
fair.
people wait until, I mean, Thanksgiving's so late. Like, why wait till?
It is very late this year too.
So what? Do you enjoy it for like 3 weeks?
Yeah,
Like I want 2 full months.
yeah.
That's what I'm aiming.
Just not looking forward to going under the stairs and getting it out. Like that's where we put it all.
Oh,
Storage,
yeah,
all our
yeah.
Christmas stuff's in there.
I have a cheese coming to help me. So,
That's nice.
all right, moving on. This is Sunday. There was no early games,
No.
but I think those are coming back around again. The Dolphins over the Falcons, 34-10 at Atlanta. The big news out of this here was for some reason, I know they weren't playing very well, but they benched Penix to put Captain Kirk back in the mix. And how did that work out for you?
Well, Penix is hurt.
Oh, is he?
He is,
well, he
yeah.
was dressed though.
Yeah, because I think they had him as like the emergency. He had a bone bruise.
Oh, I thought
that.
they just benched him because they were like, oh, Kirk might start.
Yeah, and it came in later in the week when we made these picks. This was not. He had people said he was injured, but I was hearing bone bruise, which typically you don't miss time for that
Yeah.
unless you're a baby. So he was out. Yeah. So yeah, that was that, and Drake London was out as well.
Ah, okay.
But as you said, it did not work out very well for them.
No, it did not. I know Kirk has since said that he wants to compete for a QB1 spot. I mean, what are we proving here?
I'm sorry. So I told you this past week I re-listened to our live show for the draft, the 2023 draft. And we talked about it with Drake.
Yeah.
And Drake and Jaden, and it was great, and I loved every second of it, and it was phenomenal. I recommend it. Joe reposted it. It's amazing. We went off on the Penix draft pick like for just an hour straight.
About how Atlanta fucked up the draft for everybody?
Yeah. Because even though he's now playing, they're still paying their backup quarterback $180 million.
Yeah.
And he's also bad.
And he's bad. Especially when, and I don't know who their third string is or who they would call up, but there's been teams in the league that need a quarterback, a lot of injuries.
None of them are calling.
No, I don't know if anybody's calling, but they're definitely not selling, so
Yeah,
I don't know why.
The trade deadline's coming up. Patriots made moves today.
Yeah, I saw that right before you came.
Just like, some lower tier guys who didn't really fit the scheme anymore. Easy trades. But yeah, I think now is the time to, well, it stinks because now people saw Kirk play and he played terrible. He might be playing against us next week. I don't know, but sorry, bro. It's over.
It's definitely over, but good for him. I mean, he fleeced the league out of $500 million. There's some of our favorite stats. That's fucking one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Well, the Dolphins improved to 2-6 on the season, so
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, good job, guys.
Really good stuff.
Good effort.
The next game, the New York Football Jets finally squeak out a win, 39-38 over the Cincinnati Bengals. Yikes.
Yep.
On this game.
Another game where a team entered the fourth quarter down 15, I think it was, and came back to win. That was like the fourth time this year.
And they kept going for it on the 2-point conversions. I like it. Be aggressive. And as good as they played on offense, and obviously defense was, but they played good enough on offense. I think they're going into a bye week, and they're not guaranteeing who the starter is going to be coming out of the bye. And I believe that the intent was to start Tyrod Taylor when we were recording last week. And then later in the week, found out that Tyrod Taylor had an injury.
Yeah.
So Justin Fields had to start.
Yeah, he wasn't saying who it was. He was being coy about it, but I think everyone was reading the tea leaves like, oh, like it's Fields is toast. And then, yeah, as you mentioned. Huh. How about that? How about them Jets?
Well, 1-7.
1-7. I did see, going, I don't, looking back at this, we were talking about is the coach on the hot seat. What's his name?
Aaron Glenn.
Aaron Glenn. And, you can't, you're not, and my Jets fan, I think, commented on one of our things, like, you can't just restart every single year, which is fair.
Yeah.
And I did look it up, and Dan Campbell didn't win his first game with the Lions until week 12.
Yeah.
He had a tie week 9, but he didn't win his first game until week 12, and we see what he's built there. So maybe I've been a little harsh, although I will say his coaching decisions at the half have not, made me feel very good about his coaching abilities, but hey, what do I know?
I think it just goes back to what we keep talking about is they keep going defense, which I'm just thinking if you want to change up the flow of your team.
Just change the kind of players you bring in.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Also, R.I.P. Nick Mangold.
I know.
That was pretty sad. Yeah, I was watching the Rex Ryan talk about it yesterday. It was so sad.
Very good player.
Yeah, he was. Very sad. Yeah, Mel's brother-in-law is a Bengals fan. I think he's originally from Ohio, I guess. He must be, randomly. But I was talking to him yesterday before our game, and he's like, they lead the league in missed tackles by a landslide. He goes, the second worst team is you guys, Washington. And he goes, it's like, we have like 83 missed tackles, and you guys have like 57. It's like there's a huge gap.
Yeah.
Because I was asking him about what he thought about this game, and he's like, after Burrow went down, he didn't really have much hope for the season anyway.
Yep.
So it's like this is just like a go figure. You know, like we expected this kind of thing.
Another fan of a different team, put it on the map.
I know, we got to do the map. We keep talking about that.
I love that because I don't think we had a Bengals fan.
He's the only one I know.
Yeah.
I don't know any Bengals fans.
I know Bengals fan.
Yeah.
I know Jets fans. As we go through these teams, Dolphins, yes. Falcons.
Yeah, let's go back. Vikings, though? Do you know a Vikings fan?
I do from my old job. He was from Minnesota.
Okay.
So he was a Vikings fan. My old VP of IT that I used to work with, he was a Vikings fan. Still connected on LinkedIn, so I'll count it.
All right, count it.
Chargers, no.
I think, it's a stretch, I think Graham's friend Mark, who I know.
Acquaintance,
is a Chargers fan.
Okay, that counts. Absolutely. Absolutely. Dolphins, I guess, yes.
Yeah,
Falcons,
Dolphins, yes. Falcons, no.
No.
I don't know any Falcons fans.
I'm going to feel bad because someone's going to be like, bro, I'm in Falcons.
What the fuck? They're like my third favorite team.
Jets, yes. Bengals, we'll get to the rest, I think, as we go through them.
Yeah, Jets and Bengals, yes.
This game, so the Jets are the final team to win, and this created finished the circle of parity that I sent you.
Circle of parity.
Yeah. So if you go through it, every team has beat, someone. So the Jets have beat the Bengals, who have beat the blah, who beat the blah, who beat the blah, who beat the blah.
I honestly just looked at that and thought it was a fancy way of saying there's no winless teams in the league.
Nope. It's just saying all the games.
I know, it's just a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's every year someone posted it whenever. It might have been the NFL, honestly, but just so it just shows any given Sunday, or like the Raiders beat us, we beat the Bills beat this team, whatever. That just goes all the way around.
Sure.
This is a fun little thing. Sorry for sharing something nice with you.
And you don't have to apologize. It's just like you sent me two. Like I don't even know what the other graph
We'll
was.
get to that one. The second one was it was the Athletic did a survey at the beginning of the year of how optimistic teams were people were about the game.
Yeah.
And the very last, and we'll get to them.
Yeah.
Very last team, the very last place. We'll talk about it.
Right. Which for good reason, honestly.
I get, yeah. Yes.
At the time, yes.
All
right. Moving on. The New England Patriots over the Cleveland Browns, 32-13. The Patriots are rolling here.
They are rolling. You can only beat who's in front of you. Last year, we had the 28th. When it all was said and done, we had the 28th strength of schedule in the league.
Yeah.
And we still finished 4-13.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, there's a difference there.
Yeah.
The Browns have a good defense. It was 9-6 at the half. But once we got this, we came out of the second half with a great scripted drive. And as soon as we went up 2 scores, I was just like, this game is over.
It outside of their line, and specifically Myles Garrett, their defense didn't look very, very good. I was not impressed with their secondary whatsoever.
Yeah.
You guys were wide the fuck open.
Deep balls.
Deep
all
balls.
Day.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah. It was an ugly game for the Browns,
Yeah.
and then at the end, Dylan Gabriel when he was in the end zone and he threw it to nobody and he took the safety, it's like, and he was trying. I think he was trying to point to say somebody. I don't know.
Yeah,
it was nobody was there.
I rewatched it, and I'm assuming he thought the running back was going out, but he just never did. I don't know if he got stuck in the mud,
Maybe.
but he just never made it out of
Just
the pile.
man, oh man. And I know Shador's hurt, so I don't even think he dressed.
No.
The Browns are paying 8 quarterbacks from
Right.
the thing that we read a
Yep.
few weeks ago. Your product is fucking terrible.
Yeah, Bailey Zappi was elevated for that game to back up.
Yeah,
which is hilarious.
that's
Dylan Gabriel did not set my world on fire. Me, 5'11", dude could barely see over the line. Myles Garrett. I mean, he signed up for this. He signed the contract.
Yeah, right.
But he was mad on the sideline. He was mad afterwards. Like, I'd rather. He set a franchise record with 5 sacks, and he's just on a losing team that loses. I don't know what to tell you.
We were talking about this. I was talking about this with Alex earlier about Max Crosby potentially being traded this week, right? Which we don't know. He signed the contract to stay with the Raiders, but the Raiders, I think, with getting Pete Carroll, I think there's more. I would have more confidence in that team.
Yep.
Versus what the Browns are doing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah. And
Myles Garrett signed that contract though.
He's so.
Remember, he pulled back on the whole thing, and then he signed it.
Yep. You want to trade?
So, like, why? Like,
yeah.
How mad can you be? At least Crosby could say, I stayed for some sort of turnaround.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, new coaching staff and stuff. I get it. I don't know why. I mean, they seem to love Stefanski. I don't know why. I guess he had a couple good years with Baker, but
with Baker,
yeah, it's been sideways.
Specifically,
yeah. And Garrett helped run Baker out of town, and then vouched for Watson. We also see all that worked out. So I don't know. Maybe it's just karma at this point.
I don't know. Was not impressed with anybody on that side except Myles Garrett. I was not impressed with their secondary. I was not impressed with their offense. Mm-hmm. No offense, Dylan Gabriel's a rookie, but it just
awful.
At one point, I think late in the game, he had like 75 total yards.
It was so. It was. I feel. I mean, I watched that offense for the last 2 years, so I get it. And Drake May continued his MVP season. He's now what was it, like over 200 yards passing, 130 passer rating, and something else. He's the first. He joins like Rodgers, Brady, Breeze, Mahomes, the only guys to do that before their X season, and it's just it's wild. He took a leap. He took a second-year leap.
Do you feel at all like this Patriots team potentially is like the 2023 Miami Dolphins?
Like beating good teams and beating bad teams and losing to good teams?
Yeah.
I
or
think
is the jury still out because we're
I think
halfway?
the jury's still out.
Okay.
But they also beat the Bills, they beat the Bills on primetime in Buffalo. That's key. I don't think that Dolphins team ever beat a good team that year. I'm pretty sure if you looked at their record, there was no one. So at least we can say that. Talk to me after the Buccaneers game.
I think that's the only game that's coming up that is going to maybe be a struggle.
It is a historically easy schedule. Historically. But also, there's no juggernauts this year.
No, I think...
Who, like the Broncos, if they played them,
I don't know.
There's a Ravens game in there.
Yeah, the Ravens are on a downturn.
Yeah.
The Bengals are on a downturn. The Chiefs, I think, are coming around now that they're getting healthy. I don't know. But Philly's still like suspect to me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how much I can fully trust them. The Rams are okay.
If they lost that game to the Bills and also lost, if it was a close game, that's one thing. But if they lost it by like 7-10, you'd say, oh, we're 5-3. This is great. But in the back of your mind, like, okay, the one.
Yeah.
Lost.
Because you beat the Bills, it gives you a little bit more confidence.
Even the Steelers game, we turned it over 5 times. And at least the Steelers, I can say, as of today, are a playoff team, even though I don't think they're very good. But they have a winning record. The Panthers have a winning, or 500. They're not good. We can tell that. And it's just like, just don't beat yourself. But with Drake May and with Daniels, quarterback, like anything is possible. Like in 2021, when we had that 7-game winning streak, it was smoke and mirrors. That team, you knew.
Yeah.
Because your quarterback can only take you so far. But Drake May, if he keeps doing this, the sky's the limit.
You can only play who's in front of you. I just remember looking at their schedule yesterday or Sunday, and I was
insane.
I was like, you guys could fucking easily go 13-3.
Yeah. Yeah.
13-4. 14-3.
Because it's funny because when we had our week 1, I think I said 8 was the floor and 11 was the ceiling. And when I said 11, you're like, oh man. But that's just how the things have.
I know. Well,
laid before them. But I also did not expect this leap from Drake May. I expected him to improve.
Well, they've cut down on the turnovers, which is huge. Their penalties are still not great, but they've gotten better.
Yes,
as far as
trying to think of anything. Nothing really jumped out to me in that game with like false starts or stuff like that. They've been all around better, and Vrabel has just installed a just culture of accountability and just positivity. And Mayo always looked like he didn't know what he was doing, and
we know.
Yeah, and Vrabel seems to have a good handle on things. So,
are they having these conversations after?
Yeah,
no, I can assure you they are not.
It's again the difference in organization. The Jets are like their owner, and then you have Kraft, who people have their issues with him, but he made a mistake, he owned it, he apologized, and he immediately pivoted
and found a more experienced coach.
Yep.
Also, with the Jets, Woody Johnson came out last week before the game and was shitting on Justin Fields. It's like, between him, Jerry Jones, which I just watched again, after every game, Jerry's getting interviewed like he's the fucking starting quarterback of the fucking team. Nobody thinks that's fucking weird.
I know. Our GM, whatever his title is, Elliot Wolf does not get interviewed after every game. He does not go to the press conferences and talk. Vrabel does. Drake May does.
Right.
Like another offensive player, but that's it. What are you doing?
Every fucking time he's in the locker room like he's fucking Michael Jordan out there. I know Denver had a good, they had a good game, and all credit to them. Like,
yep.
Why are you being interviewed, 82-year-old man?
And then he has his radio show, or interview, the next day or the day before after that.
Every week.
Nope.
We'll get into the fucking Cowboys, too. We'll get into the Cowboys.
We'll get into them.
Oh, we will.
But just happy to be in the hunt, entering, the midseason. It's good stuff.
Right. Oh, well, you see the franchises like the Browns and like the Jets that suck, and they rebuild and they suck, and they rebuild and they suck. And realistically, you guys are on, a couple really bad seasons.
Yep.
But now look at it.
Yeah. And I think you guys will see it with the new regime. You ever having a down year. They're not gonna I don't think they're gonna I don't think they're gonna hit the panic button like other people may have and fired someone after an 8-8 season their first year. They understand there's pains, there's injuries, and they're gonna give what's needed, and they're also gonna continue to draft well. Our last draft has actually been okay. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
So let's keep it up.
Well, we only have two draft classes, going into this thing, and we'll get into that.
Oh yeah,
that shenanigan. The Eagles over the Giants, 38-20. The Eagles are the better team.
Yep.
AJ didn't play. Did he play in this game, or did he not play in this game? Am I crazy?
I don't know.
Let me check, because I didn't think AJ Brown played in this game.
I know that there was another tush push controversy where he fumbled
it, yeah.
but they didn't blow a whistle, and then they said after the play, "Oh no, we did, but they didn't," or something like that. So that I'm gonna put my conspiracy hat on for a second here.
Go for
I
it.
think the referees are doing what they did the year that the pass interference was reviewable. They're just messing up that play on purpose, so it goes away.
It's going away.
It's gone.
It's going away.
Put your money on it.
Yes, AJ Brown did not
Oh,
play.
I didn't
He
realize
didn't
that.
log a stat, so I thought he missed
Oh,
anyway.
wow.
Saquon left his game early, but I do believe he's okay. I didn't hear anything crazy. Bad injury though, unfortunately, with Cam Scattaboo.
Boo, yeah.
Dislocated ankle.
Yeah.
That looked brutal.
It reminded me of Gordon Hayward.
Oh yeah, bad.
Yeah, it was ugly. Poor guy.
Yeah, but you know what? I like Dart. I'm glad that he's starting for the Giants.
Yeah, they were in it for a bit.
Yeah.
I think they just pulled away late. But yeah, they had a. I like him. I do think he has to get down. He has to slide. I think he's gonna kill himself. That's really my only thing for him. But
I still don't think, even with the spark that you've gotten from Scattaboo, who's not going to be around the rest of the season, and Dart, I don't think Dayball's job is safe.
yeah, he's in big trouble. He's lost his running back 1, running back 2. Well, Tracy started as a running back 1. Lost the 2 of them. I think Tracy's coming back though. Lost Neighbors. Dart's in.
Yep.
He's in trouble. He's got to be. But the Mara is not a quick. Like, he had to be convinced to fire Joe Judge, who was awful.
Yeah, right.
So who knows? Maybe he
I don't know. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I think that this was the year they gave that his last chance was this season.
They might not win another game.
No.
And if that's the case, then yeah, you get a.
No, I don't think so.
Yep.
All right. The Buffalo Bills back off of the bye. So they lost two games in a row going into the bye. Come out of the bye, go to Carolina, and they beat the oh my God, I'm blanking on his fucking name.
Andy Dalton.
The Andy Dalton-led Carolina Panthers. He had a horrible fumble.
Yep.
40-9. They said McDermott is 8-0 after the bye.
Oh wow.
Pretty cool stat.
Yeah. I will say that this was definitely the easiest Mo's money pick I've ever made my entire Mo's money pick career. So nailed it. I'm now 5-2 or 5-3 on the year in my money picks. So,
Pretty good. Pretty
yeah.
good.
Yeah. If you're over 500, you're doing good. Yeah, that was an easy one. Off the bye, Panthers are reeling, even though they're at home. Not reeling, excuse me, but they're just not good. They get blown. They win a game 30-0, and they get blown out. And
Right.
And also, obviously, Andy Dalton was in. So
Yeah.
yep.
No expectations there, but the Bills come out kind of a much needed. They kind of needed a game like
Get right game.
Yeah, 40-9. They kind of needed that. You know, that bye week came at the right time. They dropped a couple games. New England, the division opponent, but then losing to Atlanta.
Yeah, that Falcons game is one of these things where if they played the Falcons 10 times, they probably would beat them 9 times. But
Right.
it just happens to be you lost
Any
the first
given
one.
Sunday.
That's right.
It's the way it goes.
User
Moving on. I picked the Chicago Bears,
did.
and I don't remember if I knew, and I'm not making an excuse, but I don't remember if I knew that Huntley was going to play over Cooper Rush, or that I knew Lamar wasn't playing.
We thought Lamar was playing
We did think Lamar
Yes.
was playing. Okay.
because the spread was high for the Ravens.
Yep.
And we're like, oh, that must mean Lamar's playing, which I thought he was.
Okay.
But he was not.
I was going to say, when I saw Huntley, I'm like, maybe I would have picked them over. But then again, if I
Yeah.
thought Lamar was playing, I think that the Bears were on such a roll.
Yep.
I'm like, they could go in. Like, Lamar's been out.
Yeah.
They could squeak out a 23-20 game.
I just don't know what possessed the Ravens to play Cooper Rush over Huntley. Huntley has been a serviceable backup for them.
Plays very similar to Lamar.
Yeah. One of the years Lamar was out, he took them to the playoffs.
Yeah.
You really thought Cooper Rush was the backup answer? It's very bizarre to me.
And Cooper Rush was with the Cowboys for such a long time in that offense. And the offense that they run in Baltimore isn't the same.
Yeah.
And what Huntley knows that offense,
Right.
like Lamar.
Yeah. So
I don't get that
that's
either.
in my opinion, that's a poor coaching decision by Mr. Harbaugh. I like Huntley is not a start. He is not a starter in this league, but he's a guy who can win you some games.
That's all you need from your backup. So where do they fall? What are they at now? 2-6, 2-5.
I want to say the Ravens are 2-5.
They're 2-5. So that division is led by the Pittsburgh Steelers right now at 4-3.
Yep.
It's funny. So the Bengals are sitting at 3-5, which is really like a game and a half out, and they have a 7% chance of making the playoffs.
And the Baltimore Ravens have a 57% chance.
It's crazy.
So I don't know if it's schedule or just players. And I believe Lamar is actually back this week.
He is.
So if they,
I believe that Thursday he's playing.
That's right. You're right. Yeah, I did see that. Okay.
This game, right? So now we're going to talk about the Texans and the 49ers. The Texans win at home 26-15 over the 49ers. Going into this game, the Texans hadn't even played because they played the late, when we recorded. They were playing the late Monday night game. And there was already a spread that they were favored to win this game. And we said, what do they know?
Yeah.
Because they didn't even play yet.
Yeah.
You don't know what injury could have happened or what. Why are they favored? And they were favored. And I picked the 49ers.
I did too.
And it was what do they know? I don't know why. Even if they had won last Monday, I don't know why they were favored to win this game. I mean, obviously it panned out, but like, what did they know?
Right. I need to know. And CMC didn't have a great game. For him, for his caliber, what his expectations are. I'm wondering if maybe word is out on Mr. McCorkle Jones. Is the word out on how to beat him? Well, people know how to beat him, but one of the things I was reading is that because his arm strength isn't that great,
because he's still kind of injured, right?
Yeah, and you flood the middle and force him to go outside, and he just can't do it consistently. So the last interception of the game, I don't know if you saw it, but he just she short armed it. Picked it off. It was a deep outside, and he just couldn't get it there.
Yeah,
I don't know if maybe the word's out, like, hey, remember this is how you beat this guy. So,
remember when he played for the Patriots?
Yeah, right. So we'll see how that goes, but this might be the beginning of the end for Mac Jones.
Yeah, well, I think he's still going to bounce around this league as a backup.
We just said with Huntley, like, you just got to win a couple games. He's won 4 games. What else do you want out of the guy?
I know, and the 49ers' problem as of late this year, last year, has been injuries.
Yeah,
they are plagued with injuries, and some of the guys are getting older. How long is CMC going to keep going at his level? Kittle, don't know. Pearsall's still out.
That's right. Debo's gone.
Ayuk.
Oh yeah, he's been out. Yeah,
so
it's crazy.
I mean, they're kind of reeling. So the fact that they have a winning record is pretty impressive. Moving on, the Tampa Bakers over the New Orleans Saints 23-3 at New Orleans. New Orleans is naming a new starting quarterback heading into this week.
Yeah, this is funny because I thought Rattler played okay against us, but that was 2 weeks ago, and a lot can happen in 2 weeks in the NFL.
But it's also like, do you think that this other kid can, like, I don't know. I mean, I thought he didn't play terrible against you guys either, but I also didn't expect anything from the Saints this season.
Yeah.
So, what are you? But he got drafted in the same class as
second round last year
as us, like Jaden and Drake.
No, last year.
This year. This year.
Sorry. Yeah.
I thought he was like the 4th, 5th round quarterback in our draft.
That was Rattler.
That's who we're talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought about the new guy.
Oh, no. I was talking about Rattler.
Yes,
like,
he was later on, yeah.
Well, like, why wouldn't you just let him run this out?
Yeah, I don't know what you saw. What's his name? Tyler Slow?
Stowe.
So they took him in the second round. Maybe it's like, okay, you got your shot of half the season. Now it's this kid's shot.
Jeez,
I guess they're going to be drafting super high anyway and probably take a quarterback. So I don't know.
Where's Arch Manning going to go?
Yeah, I think he's hurt right now, too.
He is.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting. What if Cheese ends up getting a Manning? That's like that would be his dream.
Oh my God!
Not Peyton, but his nephew.
They said that Cooper Manning was the most athletic of them all, but he had some sort of medical condition.
Yeah,
he played wide receiver.
Was he older than?
I think so. Yeah.
Peyton. He was the oldest quarterback,
so,
right?
Yeah. He played wide receiver.
Well, the Tampa Bakers improve to 6-2. I want to say 6-2.
Yep.
6-2 on top of their division. They get a 2-game lead over the Carolina Panthers. Carolina, Atlanta, New Orleans. That might be one of the worst divisions in the league.
I mean, Baker's going to run away with it. It didn't look like their best game, but, you just got to. Division.
Well, whatever.
Division game on the road. Win them. Win them when you can.
Win them when you can. And then if you're the Dallas Cowboys and you go on the road to Denver, you get that ass spanked.
I am so excited to talk about this game.
It was hilarious to watch. No, we both picked the Broncos, right? Coming off of Dallas kicking the shit out of Washington.
Yep.
We're like, I'm not trusting that.
Yep.
And really, it was 44-24.
Wasn't that close?
It was 44-17 until Milton came in. Beautiful touchdown pass by Milton, by the way.
Yep.
It was the first thing I said when that thing was in the air. I was like, "That's
He just like flicked it. It was nuts.
beautiful throw."
Yeah.
So really, it's like the Dak-led Cowboys put up 17 points. Now, it does highlight how bad their fucking defense is.
Oh, yeah.
But also that offense with CD and Pickens and 17 points. That's all you put up?
Look what happens when Dak plays a defense with a pulse.
You know what? And I respect that. It's a shot at me and my team completely. But I also 100%. But it's also true because our defense is one of the worst in the league.
Right.
And he picked us apart.
Yeah.
At home.
Yeah.
But then, you got Denver. I mean, 17 points is all they put up.
And this is with, what's his name, getting hurt in the game, right? Surtain got hurt, and he's out for a few weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, and he didn't look very good. Sorry about it. Wow, yeah.
The MVP chance, do they continue for Dak?
I think that may have hurt his chances a little bit.
That's a pretty bad game. I don't know who they have coming up, but
you're gonna start hearing Milton chants soon. This is why the Patriots got rid of Milton, because he'll throw. If you need an 80-yard pass, he'll throw it 80 yards. If they need
it's his short game.
Yeah, if you need an 8-yard pass, he'll throw it 80 yards.
Yeah, but that was a beautiful.
Oh,
fucking
it was.
throw.
It was amazing, and he will. Bazooka Joe. Although I don't think he likes that name. But part of the reason the Patriots jettisoned him is like we don't even want any part of that. Just get him out of it. They should have even drafted him in the first place.
Yeah.
The Broncos have a good defense. This is now, I think, the 7th out of 9 or 8 games. I'm sorry, 5th out of 8 games that their defense have given up 30 points.
Whew.
They're toast. And they gave up 22 points to you guys with your wide receiver 1, 2, 3, and QB1 injured.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, too. That's what I'm thinking.
Sorry.
But it does highlight how bad their defense is. I think that they have weapons. I mean, if you say I have Dak, I have Pickens, and I have CD, I would expect to be better. But even Romo was saying it on the broadcast, and I think he was trying to be nice about it to not shit on his former teams, the guys that he had. But he said this Cowboy team reminds me of like whatever it was, the 2013 Cowboys. He goes, because our defense didn't play up to par how they did in other seasons. Like, he was very nice about it, but it was basically like, so he goes, it kind of falls back on the offense to carry the team. Yeah,
it's funny. It kind of happened in our game where it was kind of the opposite, where that defense, the Browns defense, kept us to 9 in the first half, but you can only do it for so long. If your offense does literally nothing, you're eventually just going to get tired and fall apart. Right. It's the opposite for these guys. You just can't every single drive have to score a touchdown. It's just not sustainable. Right. Their defense is very bad. And they keep talking about making trades for somebody on defense, but it's like, Weird. If only they had an all-pro edge rusher. We're gonna still. But then they're talking about trading for Max. Yes, and that's what drives me insane about the Parsons trade is if you have Super Bowl aspirations, and he's going to leave after the year. Again, yes, it's a tricky situation because you got those 2 first-round picks, which sound nice, but if you want to go to the Super Bowl, you should probably keep your all-pro edge rusher for at least that 1 year. Right. Come on, or then franchise him and then trade him. And then you want to now trade for Max, potentially, which is so funny. It's. I love this. I love this. This is the delusional Dallas Cowboys. This is what they do. Mm-hmm. Anyway. Moving on, because we could rant about them all day. Oh, sure. The Daniel Jones-led Indianapolis Colts, 38-14 over the Titans. They are now sitting at 7-1. Mm-hmm. Who saw this coming? Not even their own fans. Not even their own goddamn fans. That's right. we looked at it was The Athletic who did the survey between all 32 teams and how optimistic fans were about their team's season, and all the way in 32nd place were the Indianapolis Colts at 7%. Probably because they said, "Oh God, Daniel Jones is our starting quarterback. We're gonna suck." And look at them now. We were at 81%. I forgot what you guys were at, but
We were probably like 90s.
yeah, there is. It was pretty telling to see what was up there.
Well, I mean, a division game. The Titans are, again, they're at the bottom of the league. Still putting up 38 points, though. Jonathan Taylor having a fucking season and a half.
He is. Holy smokes. 3 more touchdowns like this game, I think.
Yeah.
It's nuts. It's wild. If you were a fantasy guy and he fell to you, like, woo, you're sitting pretty because that's what fantasy is so funny. It's like, oh, you just like, oh, I took this guy. He had a down year, but now he's ripping and roaring.
Yep.
Another so last year, the Bengals, I don't know if you remember, but the guy who got the blame for everything and got fired was their defensive coordinator.
Yes.
And the Bengals' defense is now terrible.
Yeah.
That defensive coordinator went to the Indianapolis Colts.
And
And they now have one of the best defenses in the league. So
funny how that works.
Yeah, real funny.
Funny how that works.
So the Bengals' loss is the Colts' gain, and sometimes things just turn up nicely.
Well, there's always that one team that you just don't expect to have that fucking season.
Yeah.
I think for us, it was us last year, really. That's
Yep.
what it seems like. New England, too, but, I think because
Even
you
less-
guys drafted the quarterback
Yeah,
and
yeah.
whatnot, I think maybe there was a little bit more hope than the Colts
Yeah,
had.
I think a lot of people laughed when they said Daniel Jones was starting for them in the preseason. People were like, what?
Look at them now.
Look at him now, and that coach striking, coach of the year candidate, definitely.
Right.
He has to be at the top of the list. And 2 years ago, he almost went to the playoffs with Gardner Minshew leading that team. Mm-hmm. They were one drive away at the end of the game against the Texans from winning that division.
Yep.
So and then Richardson kind of blew up last year, and look at him now.
Look at them now. 7-1. Titans.
Sorry. Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad.
It's bad over there.
That ownership-
But that's why you had the first pick in the draft.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that ownership is not good. They might go 2 years in a row.
Yeah, not great. Not great. All right. The Sunday night game it wasn't a revenge game. It was like a cozy reunion.
Yeah, Rodgers, he really wanted to beat the Jets.
Yeah.
I don't think he cared as much about beating the Packers.
No, because he also said that he's going to probably sign a one-day contract with the Packers
that's nice.
and retire a Packer. We both picked the Packers to win this game, and I didn't realize until the day of the game, they said the Packers haven't won in Pittsburgh since Bart Starr
That was pretty wild.
was quarterback.
It was like 60-something one or something.
And I was like,
nuts.
Oh, that's not looking good. And then the way the game was going at first, I go, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because last week I mentioned on Sunday Night Football is the 49ers and Falcons. And I went to bed at half knowing the 49ers were going to win that game.
Yeah.
This game I also went to bed at the half, but I was like, I really thought it could go either way.
Yeah.
And the Packers turned it on and ran away with it at the end there.
Packers pick up a win 35-25 of the Steelers. Steelers fall to 4-3, but that division, well, depends on what the Ravens do. That division right now, they're still at the top of that division by, I believe, a game.
I think
game
that's
and a
why
half.
the Ravens are going to be okay at 66% or 57, whatever, because the Steelers I expect to drop off. It's going to happen like it did last year. And
Yeah.
The Ravens, if they get healthy, they can continue to ascend.
Which is crazy for a team that was now 2-5, has a 66-something percent
It's wild.
chance.
I need to know what the rest of their. Yeah, I wonder what the Steelers is. Hold on, let me pop that up real quick. Let me get that up here real quick. Let's see. Steelers are at 48%.
They're in, so they have a 2-game lead,
They're 4
In the
and 3.
division.
4 and 3. Yep.
4-3 with a winning record, and they have less of a chance to make the playoffs than the Ravens, who are 2-5.
I mean, it's probably because they are 4 and 3 that the Ravens have such a good shot. Because you'd think at 2 and 5 you're out, but they're not 7-1, 5-2, whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
So when the Steelers should have been putting their foot on the throat of the Ravens, they have let them stay alive.
Yep. Them's is the breaks.
Sure is.
And the last game of the week 8 was the Monday night game. The Kansas City Chiefs over the Washington Redskin Commander, whatever you want to call them, 28-7. Now, this game was close. Interception here, and then Mahomes goes 2 drives in a row with 2 interceptions. 0-0 for a long time. When we get in, it's 7-7 at the half. And then after the game, you texted me today or yesterday?
Probably the first thing this morning when I woke up. Because I text you. You texted back like 4 minutes later. I was already asleep.
I don't even know what I said. Oh, I said pussy.
No, I replied to that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which I was talking about Mahomes.
Yes.
And I think because of how bad they played last week is why you said this.
Well, I think it was more early on. Like they were saying how Dan Quinn kind of he changed some things around.
Yeah.
I feel like the defense gave him a good shot.
They did in the first half, but again, to your point, we were just talking about somebody else, and you said you have to capitalize on this. The Chiefs are going to eventually.
Yes.
You have to make them pay for those turnovers.
Yes.
You pick the ball off twice, make them pay for it. I do think this is not why we lost the game. The Ertz spot was fucking bad.
Yeah.
They did a human, and then they did a virtual assistant. And then I was watching the Junkies this morning, and they're like, the refs running on the field, and they're just gliding down just a little bit. I was like, it was pretty obvious that Ertz had that first down on 4th and 6.
I have said on this here program, put my conspiracy hat back on.
Go ahead.
The Chiefs
Well, I mean, it's a fitting hat, really.
Thank you. Always get those spot breaks. Always.
Yeah.
Always. It always happens. Just watch a random 4:30 game of theirs. You'll see they always get what's the word I'm looking for? The
benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. Because I thought he was on top of that line, but of course the NFL angle is like diagonal, so they never have a straight line for some reason.
It seemed like on the replay when he first caught the ball, and then on the replay. But then they had the virtual assistant, and it's still they said a half a yard short.
And the virtual assistant takes longer than a human chain game.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
I'm not into it.
But even like the two, like the Terry touchdown and then another catch, like
same
they
ref.
Initially said he was out of bounds. I'm like,
That
what are we watching?
That
what the fuck are we watching?
The funny thing about that play is that ref. He called it the touchdown incomplete. The play before that he called incomplete that he was out of bounds. But the funny thing is, he was inbounds, but then he dropped the ball. So that ref was wrong twice in a row. Like he got the call right the first time, but he got it right incorrectly. Right. And then he was wrong again. And then Terry's other catch, it was the same ref. Called him out of bounds again.
I don't
3 times.
I don't understand what the fuck you're looking at. What are you looking at? I don't know. And then of course, protect the golden boy at the end. That's why I text you pussy.
Yeah.
Because Johnny Newton had him wrapped up and kind of like tossed it, but he let him go.
He ragdolled. Mahomes. He let his body go limp.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought you meant like Johnny threw him.
No. Like, it was total.
He just went limp.
It was a penalty.
Yeah, I know. They're going to call that.
They're going to call it probably.
Although, you know what? If that's fucking another quarterback.
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible.
Do they call
But he definitely just, Mahomes, and he does this, he allows himself to go limp.
Yeah.
So she was just like flops.
So, yeah, that's like, worse. Dude, it's.
Yeah.
I get it, but it's like, it's too soft.
And my Jets fan friend in the fantasy chat is like, Mahomes is a P word. Because the way he slid and he does what the old Mac Jones thing and he'll put like a knee or a leg up.
Oh, yeah. Like
and then he does the thing on the sidelines where he pretends to go out and then he lowers his shoulder. That's soft. I hate that more than anything.
I don't like that either because if you're playing the quarterback position and you know everything's set up for you to like fucking slide. Nobody else can slide, but you guys can slide.
And the guy's trying to like be cool. Like we're being
cool.
because
if you get your hands on him.
Yeah, and you can hurt him if you do that too, which I don't like. I don't appreciate it. So, but their defense, I think, put them in a good position. I think it was, 2 interceptions, 2 turnover on downs, or something like that. You got to capitalize. You can't.
I mean, that was the problem. We had Terry back. We had Debo. That Debo interception was he's like trying to turn it too fast, and it bounces off his helmet, and then it's an interception. On the opening drive, too, we're like, you got to go out and smack him in the mouth. And we were that close, and it's like a stupid fucking interception. I'm like, I didn't have hopes. I didn't have like high hopes going into this game. They put up 7 points. They gave up 28. They gave up 432 yards on offense.
They could only hold the dam for so long. And if the offense isn't performing and putting up points, then you're just,
And I think the other problem is the run game was good on that first drive. They kept fucking running it. And Mariota was running it, and but then they kind of got away from it. And that's kind of been the thing. Like, our run game has not been there this season.
Right.
This has been a problem.
Well, after Bill, who do you got?
Jeremy McNichols, and Rodriguez. But, I mean, we had Eckler, but again, people forget about the Eckler thing. Laramie Tunsil got hurt, left the game early. Terry didn't finish the game. Who the fuck knows what's going on with that? I have no idea. Jaden's supposed to play in week 9, so fingers crossed. We don't know yet, though. But we fall to 3-5. Not surprised. You look at our schedule, it's not looking good for us. It's just not looking good for us. As of right now, I believe to that point, we have a 10% chance of making the playoffs.
Oh, was it that same thing?
It's somewhere around 10.
Let's see here.
I think they said if we lost, we were down to like 13 or 10%.
I have to go to the NFC, where the Commanders, they're at 8%.
8%. I said it last week. This is not a playoff team.
You did.
It's not a playoff team. Something's got to change on defense. Too many injuries on the offense. I think they have the GM. I think they have the coach. I think they have the quarterback. I think they have some talent. I think some of the aging players need to move on at this point. I like Ertz still, but I know.
Yeah,
it's the defense is absolutely killing them and injuries. So
yeah, I mean Daniels carried them quite a bit last year. They won 8 games in the last minute or so. It's tough to sustain that. So yeah,
I mean, when you look at the schedule, you knew it was going to be this tough. Dropping the game to Atlanta, dropping the game to Chicago. I mean, if you're not winning those games, you're 3-5 at the halfway point. It's not looking good here. Bye-week teams this week were the Lions, Raiders, Rams, Cardinals, Seahawks, and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
So many.
Shall we go to the fantasy corner?
We shall. I had probably the worst week of fantasy I've ever had. Let me tell you everything.
That bad?
It was bad.
Oh, it hit me.
So in my keeper league, I scored. It's a 12-team league. I scored the second most amount of points this week, and I lost by 8. I scored 146 points, which is a lot for it's standard with 0.5 PPR. Jordan Love is my backup. He came in for Daniels, and he actually played really well in that game. And then Kelsey had a great game. And then last night I was like losing by a lot. All of a sudden, also Kelsey had a touchdown. I had the Chiefs defense; they were crushing it. Who else did I have in that game? Someone else who I forgot who it was. Nope, I don't. But yeah, they were crushing it for me, and all of a sudden I was winning by 3. I was like, holy shit, I did not expect this at all. But then he had Rice, and he won. So second most points and a loss. Those are tough pills to swallow. And I'm now in 7th place, so I'm out of a playoff spot. In Cheese's league, I caught my first loss.
Who'd you lose to? I don't know. Who are you playing?
Was it the Skinaholics?
Oh, Bill.
I had Wentz. I did not realize Wentz was as hurt as he was. That was a really bad move of mine of putting him in there. Yeah. If I had my boy Trevor Lawrence and his bullshit 800 points per week, I would have won. But that's okay. I didn't even score 1,000 points. It was brutal.
Yeah.
And then in my FanDuel league, I got 2nd place for the week. So but I didn't win the money because it's the week to week one.
Yeah, yeah.
So not a good week for your boy.
That's fair. With the pick thing, the pick pool that I do, I lost again. There's a bunch of people that are in it. I still haven't won. I've had some really good weeks that I haven't won, so that's kind of disheartening. In the OG league that I'm in, my Death Shrouds finally picked up a win. I was like, lost 5 in a row. Or 6 in a row. I started out 1-0, and I lost 6 in a row. I made a trade with Cheese. I actually don't even know how I won this game because I still had an open roster spot because Fannin had a bye, but luckily I picked up a win there. Who did good for me? See, this is the thing. I got to do some maneuvering this week as well. In the Cheese League, I lost again. I am on a 4-game losing streak. Josh Allen he's good, but he's not good for this league because it's a yard league. He had 3 touchdowns, 163 yards, 577. Like,
Yep.
I don't know.
Especially with how they run it so much. And he runs it so much or often.
Yeah.
So, like, say he has 5 dropbacks that turn into runs.
Yep.
That you're leaving points on the board.
I know.
From just attempts.
I know. So I don't really. I have a very slim chance at making the playoffs in the Cheese League. Let's see. Yeah, it's like down to like single digits at this point. Where the hell are the standings here?
I was so mad with Wentz. I was like, why did I freaking pick? Because I had a choice of a couple guys, and I made the wrong one. If I knew he was as hurt as he was, I would not have taken him. So that was stupid on my part.
Playoff percentage is 11. I am in dead last in that division, at 2-6. But I think points for, I am still 3. Oh no, I fell down a little bit. I had the second most a couple weeks ago, and still had like one of the worst records. So I'm likely not going to make the playoffs in this league, unfortunately. However, I'm hoping for some late season magic because my team is still pretty fucking good. My problem is I have Godwin, Terry, Pearsall, Hampton, and they're all fucking hurt. So I don't know.
The big thing that killed me in my keeper league, I needed to pick up a quick guy for a running back. And there was a guy, what the heck is his name? For the Jets, it was like their backup running back, who actually is getting some buzz because if Breece Hall gets traded, he gets elevated.
Yep.
I wound up picking up Spears from the Titans. He actually, because the guy I was playing dropped him, so I grabbed him on waivers. He actually got a touchdown. I was like, oh, this is good. Like, he dropped him, so he'll help beat him, yada, yada, yada. And then the thing that killed me was Matthew Golden, that first round wide receiver for the Packers. He got 2 points. That crushed me.
Sweet.
And he had Tucker Kraft. So anytime Jordan Love's passing him, he's scoring touchdowns left and right. It doesn't help me. So that was sad.
Bastard.
Yep.
Bastard.
Yep.
Do you have a hot take?
Not from Jessica, but I do have a hot take.
Did Jessica listen to my Jessica hot take last week?
I don't know.
Do you remember what it was?
About the Patriots?
Yeah, but what, you remember what it was?
No.
That the Patriots were going to win the AFC East. That was my hot take because she didn't give you one.
And you want it to be a Patriots one.
And it was the low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's kind of a hot take.
I'll have to ask her.
What do you got? So you don't have a hot take from Jess? So whose hot take is it? Yours?
Fine.
Now you're just taking over segments of other people.
You know, she's not feeling it. She's not feeling it.
Come on!
She's falling asleep. The Baltimore Ravens are winning. I'm sorry. Are going to the playoffs.
Are going to the playoffs.
Yeah. We'll still win that division at 2-5.
Well, I mean, 2-5 is pretty fucking bad.
It'll be historic.
With that percentage saying that they're going to make the playoffs, it's pretty fucking crazy. They are your Super Bowl pick.
They are.
To win?
Yep.
Wow. Man, you might have to play them in the playoffs.
That's true. If the playoffs ended, if the season ended today, we'd be playing the Chiefs.
Oof.
We should get a home game.
You would get a home game.
The Chiefs would probably win that division too, if we're being honest.
Yeah, I fully expect that. But I did pick 3 teams to come out of the West, and I could be right.
You could.
I don't know where they're going to fall. I think at this point, it's going to be you guys would end up with like 5, and then it would end up with 6. The Broncos would end up with 6, and maybe the Chargers end up with that 7 seed.
Yeah. Also, your bet is looking more and more.
Oh, it's over. It's over. I told her last week. I think I told her 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Now it's 6-2 versus 3-5.
Yep.
But if you look at our schedule, I couldn't tell you what game we could possibly win. I'm not even kidding. You got Seattle on a Sunday night game.
Yeah. Now you guys are
Detroit
Sunday night again. Oh my god.
Detroit. Then you got to play Miami. And here's the thing: Miami, you got to play overseas, so that becomes neutral to me.
Right. So you had Monday night this week. You had Monday night 2 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. You have Sunday night next week.
Yeah.
And then you have the Madrid game after Sunday night football. Jesus.
No. We played Detroit, I believe, at like 4:30.
Okay.
And then we go to Madrid.
I was gonna say, so the Chiefs have been on prime time 4 of the last 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I am so tired of seeing them on TV.
No, I get it.
Because they don't play that, they're like not that exciting. And it was even one of my friends like, oh, at least they're fun, more fun to watch now than it was 7-7 after that. Like,
no, they're not. They're not. I think they're slow and methodical and.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I don't know if you noticed. You had to have noticed during the game that someone made a dramatic return to the airwaves.
Oh. Yep.
It was just once, just a quick.
Well, because he set a record for the Chiefs. Well, he tied Priest Holmes. Shout out Priest Holmes, by the way.
I know, right? What a name.
Dude, people forget about Priest fucking Holmes.
They do. That was all the Chiefs had back in the day.
But I think that's why they showed her, because he tied the record.
Yeah, and they may have cleared it with her ahead of time. Just the one time. Just real quick.
Real quick. Insult to injury over here. Insult to injury. Whatever. All right. Anyway. Let's make some picks.
How'd you do last week? I know we texted about this a little bit today.
Last week I went 9-4. Really, the only modification I would have made in retrospect was picking the Bears. Mm-hmm. But I was like, oh, well, they've been proving it. They've been winning. And then sure as shit, I pick them and they fucking lose. So other than that, I was okay with my picks last week. But I did go 9-4.
Mm-hmm. I went 11-2.
You had a great week.
Yeah, I should have. The Falcons won if I knew that. If I had thought more about Penix being benched, I probably would have not gone with them. So that was my mistake.
I mean, one of them is the Jets had to be one of them.
That's true.
The Niners over the Texans, I didn't trust what they said about them.
Yep.
What was another one that I lost? Falcons over the Dolphins. We just said that one. Bears, Ravens, Texans. I don't know what the fucking
and it's funny that you mentioned the what did they know, because we totally called that out, which is funny.
And I still went against it because I was like, I don't trust you, because you don't know what the fuck is going to happen that night.
Yeah.
From that game.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah.
I digress. Total right now I am 80-40-1.
I am, and I went through every single pick because I've been wrong.
I know. I did have a typo on mine outside of.
I'm the one that messed up the first few weeks. They're all over the place, but I'm 78-42-1. So
and that makes sense because now we have the same.
Yes. So it's one game difference here that has been separated. So I'm crawling my way back. All right, NFL Week 9. We are officially on the other side of the back nine. The second half of the season, which is insane to think about. As you mentioned, it's Halloween week. When we record this show next week, back to our regularly scheduled programming on Monday, it will be November, which is and the clocks will change. So
the worst.
Don't forget to change your clocks.
It's the worst time of the year.
That also means do not forget to check the batteries in your smoke detectors, and if you have a heating system, check your vents.
Check your vents, everybody.
Yeah, clean them out. Get a fresh one in there. That's what I got to do.
Check your vents.
Alrighty. Thursday, October 30th, on Amazon Prime Video at 8:15 p.m. We have the 2-5 AFC West champions, Baltimore Ravens, traveling to the 2-6 Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins have already played a Thursday night game, so this is strange, right?
Yeah.
They played the Bills. That's weird.
Yeah, they kind of got a little bit of love because they're playing the Madrid game with us.
Yeah, that's strange. Anyway, there were talks about the Patriots being flexed out of the Bucs game, but they're not because they're playing Thursday night that week, so that's not going to happen. Anyway, the Ravens are 8.5-point favorites. Lamar is definitely coming back. Lamar is definitely winning that game. Go Ravens.
Lock it in, Baltimore over Miami.
Yes.
It was a nice win for Miami, but unfortunately, I don't see that continuing.
Yep. So Sunday, November 2nd, 1:00 p.m. on CBS. So no international game. We have the 4-3 Chicago Bears traveling to the 3-5 Bengals. The Bears are 2.5-point favorites. I think the Bears. It's happening. It's happening, and it ain't good. and the Bengals are mad and embarrassed. Bengals are winning this game.
The Bears being favored in this game, but they fucked me last week. They fucked me. The Bengals fucked themselves, but the Bears fucked me.
Yes, they
So
did.
what am I more upset about? The Bengals fucking themselves or the Bears fucking me?
That one.
That one. So I'm going to take the Bengals at home.
Yep. And the Bengals are 3-5. You know, they're not completely out of it. Man, they really blew that last week. They could have been
They were up by
I
14, 15.
4-4.
With 6 minutes left or some shit.
Yeah, they would have been right in the thick of it. Damn, that sucks. Okay. 1 o'clock on Fox, we have the 3-4 Minnesota Vikings traveling to the 5-2 Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are 8.5-point favorites.
Wow. Maui, wowie.
The return of J.J. McCarthy, and I'm going to take the Lions.
Yeah, I'm taking the Lions in this one. Unfortunately, I don't think McCarthy's got enough experience yet in his professional endeavors. And I think Detroit at home is a scary fucking team.
Yeah.
So I will take the Lions.
Same. Alrighty. 1 o'clock on Fox, we have the 4-4 Carolina Panthers traveling to the 5-1-1 Green Bay Packers. The Packers are 12.5-point favorites.
Yeah.
Ming. The Packers asserted themselves in that Steelers game, so I'm feeling pretty strongly about taking the Packers.
The Panthers have one road win this year, and it was against the Jets, 13-6. So naturally, I'm going to take the Green Bay Packers.
Loverly. 1 o'clock on CBS, we have the 5-3 Los Angeles Chargers traveling to the 1-7 Tennessee Titans. The Chargers, the LAC, are 9.5-point favorites.
Oof. Yeah, give me the Chargers all day.
Yeah, all day.
All fucking
All day. 1 o'clock on CBS, we have the 3-4 Atlanta Falcons traveling to the 6-2 New England Patriots. Patriots are 6.5-point favorites. I don't know about Penix or London about this game, but I do know the Patriots are going to keep it rolling. And for the first time,
wow.
Patriots money. Lock it in.
To cover.
To cover that 6.5-point spread. I've taken them twice this year with a spread of over 7, and they've covered for me. So
I like it. Injuries aside, I don't know. I think the Falcons are a strange team. They're just a strange
they
team.
are very strange, aren't they? There's too much talent in that team to be as weird as they are.
I just can't figure them out. Bijan had a weird fumble. I think that the Patriots are gaining confidence on what I would consider bums. However,
It's home.
and you're at home. I don't think this one's close. I'll take the Patriots.
There's a lot of talent on that team. They have all those players are top 10 picks, top 15. London, Penix, Bijan, Pitts.
Yep.
I would never take a tight end in the top 5 unless it's like
No, sir.
a god. Yeah. So they are Jekyll and Hyde. They'll beat the Bills, lose 30-0 to the Panthers, lay an egg against whoever they played last week.
Yeah, it just
Very
makes
strange.
no.
Yeah.
I can't figure them out. But what I do know is New England is on a roll. For better or worse, they're on a roll, and I will take them over whoever the fuck is quarterbacking that Falcons team.
1 o'clock on CBS, we have the 5-3 San Francisco 49ers traveling to the 2-6 New York Football Giants. The 49ers are 2.5-point favorites.
This is one of those cross country joints. However, is Purdy back or no?
That I don't know.
The problem is you lost Scattaboo, and you don't have Neighbors.
I know.
I feel like this is going to be a dud fucking game.
Yeah,
it's going to be like 12-6.
I was just talking about Mac Jones being figured out again, so I'm really tempted.
I know, right? And it's cross country.
Yeah, really tempted, but it's going to be tough.
I just don't know. I put the 49ers down. They fucked me against Houston, but I think it's going to be like a 12-9 game. I think this game's going to be a fucking dud.
Yep, I'm with you. 49ers. Righty, 1 o'clock on CBS. The no respect Indianapolis Colts at 7-1, traveling to the 4-3 Pittsburgh Steelers. But hey, the Colts are favored in this game, 3.5 points.
I will tell you this, and I'm going to take the Colts. This would be, even though they're only 4-3 and they're shaky, this is a big win if you can go to Pittsburgh and win this game.
Mm-hmm.
I think that says something.
I'm going to take the Steelers in this game.
Okay.
I think the Colts have a little bit of a lull, and the Steelers step up at home. I just have a feeling. Could be completely wrong.
No, I think that, again, a 4-3 team,
that is a big one, yeah.
that's a big win to go to Pittsburgh. Like Green Bay just did that.
Yep.
But Green Bay is, what, 5-1-1?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not to say, I mean, the Colts are 7-1. I'm not just saying, like, it would be a big win for them. So I'll take the Colts. I'll ride the hot hand.
All righty. 1 o'clock on Fox, we have the 6-2 Broncos traveling to the 3-4 Texans.
What do they know?
The Sharps love the Texans. They love them. 1.5.
What do they know? Denver is a fluky 6-2 team, if that makes sense. Because if you think about that Giants game,
right?
I mean, they could have been 5-3, and we might be having a completely different conversation.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I love it.
Well, why are the Texans
taking the Texans? Because of that.
Right.
Last week we took the 49ers.
I know. I feel like I should just Sertan's out too.
Yeah, maybe that's why.
2.5. I'll take the Broncos just to have a little bit of parity between us.
All right, that's what I need. I need that because I need that get that win back. But
it's 2 games. It's
That's
78.
True. That's true.
But
it is 2 games. But if I win a game and you lose a game, isn't?
Oh,
that's kind of like.
Is it? I don't know. We tried to do this.
I told
earlier.
you I don't know. I don't do math. Alrighty, 4 o'clock on Fox, 4:05. We have the 4-3 Jacksonville Jaguars traveling to the 2-5 Raiders. The Jags are fresh off a bye. I think the Raiders are too. Jaguars are 3.5 point favorites. Jaguars were my division winner. That's not happening, but they can still go to the playoffs. I'll take the Jags.
This pains me. This pains me because the Raiders should win this game.
You think at home?
I would think so, but then they're also like they only have 2 wins.
Yeah, I just need Trevor Lawrence to return and throw the ball 50 times.
I can't do it. I got to pick the Jaguars. I hate games like this because I hate both of them so much.
I know.
I just fucking hate them, but I hate them. But the Raiders are really just not good. So.
You know, as we're doing this, we totally forgot. We're like, oh, let's go through the teams and who we know who have fans of.
We gave up on them.
Forgot.
All right,
I completely forgot.
I will say I obviously know a Raiders fan.
I do. Yeah, my old, I know Alex, but my old flag football quarterback was a Raiders fan.
Fair enough.
Jaguars.
I think, yes, my cousin's friend, who I do know, acquaintance, is a Jaguars fan, and also throwback to somebody that you had a huge argument with in middle school or high school. Andrew is or was a Jaguars fan.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
Big Mark Brunell fan.
I don't know. How does that happen, actually? How does that happen?
You got me.
It's weird.
It is weird. We'll go back to it.
Okay.
4 o'clock on Fox, we have the 1-7 Saints who are starting a new quarterback traveling to the 5-2 Rams. The Rams are 13.5 point favorites.
Yeah, give me the fucking Rams. Let's not. I don't care who's starting for the Saints. Give me the Rams.
Yeah, I'll take the Rams. Rams. 4:25 on CBS. The game of the week. This will definitely be the Jim Nantz and Tony Romo game. The 5-3 Chiefs are traveling to the 5-2 Buffalo Bills.
Now listen, you got to hear me out on this. Okay. My Joker pick is also my Super Bowl pick because the Bills will win this game historically in the regular season, and then come playoff time, they lose. Yeah. So I think KC goes in and plays a boring, methodical game, close game. They edge it out, but Buffalo will turn it on in the postseason.
So your Joker pick is the Bills?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to do Reverse
Reverse
psychology.
psychology. I gotcha.
So I will take the Chiefs over the Bills.
Yeah, the Chiefs are 1.5-point favorites. I usually don't. I usually go with the Joker's pick, but I can't here. I'm gonna have to go with the Bills because of historical. I see what you're doing, and I appreciate it. But historically, the Bills win the regular season games and then inevitably lose in the playoffs. So I'll keep that train rolling. I'll go with the Bills.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Then Sunday Night Football. Joey's staying up late again. 8:20 p.m. on NBC.
These games are fucking killing me. Luckily, we suck ass. We'll be playing at 1 every fucking game next year.
5-2 Seahawks are traveling to the 3-5 Commanders. The Seahawks are 2.5-point favorites.
I will tell you that Jaden is supposed to play. Jesus. I don't know the injuries to Tunsil. I don't know about Terry. Terry left the game early. I don't know. This is reminding me of how we always played in prime time lately. It's a cross-country game. Anything can happen. I think our defense is just not there. I'm going to take the Seahawks.
It pains me to do it, but I'll take the Seahawks as well.
We just don't have it. But you know what? It is funny that you keep saying, you just said that about me staying up late. It is honestly becoming a bitch.
Oh, it's a problem.
It sucks.
Yeah.
I don't stay up that late typically.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it's like, because it's a prime, like I'll go to my father's and watch it, and then I have to come back.
Oof. Yeah.
I don't like it.
No.
It fucked up my sleep last night.
The one Patriots Sunday Night Football game, I was in bed when the final whistle went, and we fell asleep like immediately, but I was still exhausted. It's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't do it anymore. Oh, God. All right. I really want to pick the Commanders in that game, but I'm going to have to pick the Seahawks. I'm going to make it.
They have to prove it to me now. They got to prove it to me now. They're on a 3-game losing streak.
Yep.
Last year they went on a 3-game losing streak, and they were still 2 games over 500.
Yeah.
You're on a 3-game losing streak now, and you're 2 games under 500.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not the same team. That is your father's Redskins.
And then Monday Night Football on November 3rd. Remember, we're in November now. We have, I don't know who decided for this game to be on Monday Night Football, but the 2-5.
I think that this was going to be good.
2-5 Cardinals are traveling to everyone's favorite 3-4-1 Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys are 2.5-point favorites.
It's a boring fucking game. I think it would be hilarious if the Cardinals went in and beat the Cowboys. Not expecting it. They're at home. I think that the Cardinals just don't have anything. I'll take the Cowboys.
Yep. Me too. Especially if Murray's playing. If it was, what's his name again? Jacoby.
Josh Rosen.
Yeah. I'd be tempted to take the Cardinals, but I'm going Cowboys. Bye week teams: Browns, Jets, Eagles, Buccaneers.
Bam, skabam, a ramadama ding dong.
Before we go through real quick
Yes.
and go back to our next segment,
Surely.
I want to go through and see if we know fans of all these teams.
Okay. hit me.
Buccaneers.
Do we know?
I don't.
Shit. A Buccaneers fan. I can't think of one off the top
Same.
of my head.
Eagles. I know someone I used to work with. Tim.
Yeah, Alex's friend Henry. So.
Okay. Jets. Yes.
Yeah, cheese.
Cheese. My friend Chris. Browns.
No.
My cousin John's in-law family are Browns fans.
Really?
From Cleveland.
Huh.
Yep.
I don't know a Browns fan.
Yep. We obviously know Cowboys fans. Shout out Carl Bird.
Fucking Cowboys.
Cardinals, I don't know anyone.
Cardinals. No. Bronson, maybe. By default.
Commanders, obviously, or you, my father-in-law. Seahawks, yes.
Really?
So when I used to work with James, he was from Seattle.
No way.
Yep.
No, I don't know a Seattle fan.
Yep. And I remember asking him in hockey if he was going to become a Kraken fan. But he's like, I forget what he said. I forget what team he was following at the time. But yep, I did know him. Seahawks hat. Bills, the Herd.
There's a guy I used to work with at Advance was a Bills fan.
Shout out the Herd. The Chiefs is an interesting one because I definitely didn't know any Chiefs fans before.
Yeah, you got to think about who you knew.
Yeah.
Before this run.
I also don't know anyone. I've seen people wear their jerseys, but I do not know anyone after this has occurred.
I don't know a Chiefs fan.
No.
Like, even now, I don't know
yeah,
a Chiefs fan.
yeah, which seems weird. I feel like
Maybe the younger generation. I feel like when we were younger, like, I remember seeing people wearing, like, Terrell Davis jerseys. It's like, bro, why do you like you like the Broncos? Stop it. You're in fucking Rhode Island. What are you doing?
Los Angeles Rams?
I don't think I know a Rams fan.
I remember the weekend of Super Bowl 36. David Rose wore a Kurt Warner jersey, like that Friday to school. I don't know why I remember that, but he did.
I also think it's so funny that. Do you watch Schitt's Creek?
Yeah.
I just think it's so funny because it's like they were both like very funny to me, but in completely different ways. They just share a name.
So yeah, it's just interesting. Yeah.
I don't know a Rams fan.
No, I don't know. No, I do not.
No.
The Saints.
Fuck. You would think that you would.
Darren's brother-in-law is a Saints fan.
Damn, count it.
Yep.
I don't.
Yep. Yeah. And his sister-in-law, Jenny, she's a Saints fan. They actually got married and did a walk on Bourbon Street. So
really?
Yeah,
okay.
I think they went to Tulane or something like that. The Raiders, we said, yep. We got Alex and Jeff, my old flag football quarterback friend. The Jaguars, you mentioned someone, yes.
Yeah, there's also one of the girls that does the reporting for Dirty Water. I think she's from there. Okay. She's a Jaguars fan.
It's Tony Khan. Big friends.
Yeah,
Good friends.
Right. Oh yeah.
The Houston Texans.
No.
No.
They have fan. No.
Right?
I don't know.
I don't. Weird in Texas.
I think no. I
feel like your sister might. Maybe she knows. How does that work down there?
I don't know because Dallas and Houston are a
state.
few hours apart, so I don't know.
Well, that's a funny thing. I recently realized. So we're a 4-hour drive from New York City, and when the Blue Jays won, we're going to or when they were playing the Yankees, someone was like, "Oh, are people from Buffalo Yankees fans or Blue Jays fans?"
They should be Blue Jays fans.
You'd think,
they're closer.
But people were saying that it's not the case. Most of them are Yankees fans. It's a farther drive to New York City from Buffalo than it is from here.
Yeah, Buffalo from us is like 8 hours.
Yeah.
7 hours.
It's a 6-hour drive for them to New York City, but it's only an hour to Toronto.
Yeah, right.
But on TV, they get the Yankees. They don't get Toronto.
Well, yeah.
It's, all the affiliates or whatever.
Yeah.
But I just found I just thought that was interesting. We're closer to New York City than someone in New York.
Right.
Broncos. I feel like I have known, but I don't remember.
Broncos.
It's been so long when they were really good with the 2000s.
I don't know. That's a weird one.
That is
my grandfather, I think, because he lived in Denver for a period of time, liked the Broncos.
Nice, that counts.
I'm gonna count. I'm counting it. I'm counting
100%. Giants, yes.
Yeah, plenty of Giants fan.
Yep. The Giants were the home team here before the Patriots existed.
Yeah.
So
my other grandfather was a Giants fan before the Patriots came around.
My father was as a very small child, and then the Patriots sprung into existence.
Yeah.
Like the Jaguars in '97. 49ers fans, yes. Shout out Eric Luscaseo, myself in my younger years. Patriots, obviously. Falcons.
No,
we already got that far. Titans. I knew someone had season tickets, but he was not a Titans fan.
What the fuck? Why would you have season tickets?
Because it's kind of like it was kind of similar to the Dolphins fan, who has season tickets, but his significant other at the time was in school.
Yeah,
it was cheaper to go watch.
Oh
games.
yeah, you said that.
Yeah. A place to stay and all that. Yep. So no Titans fans off the top of my head.
No, I can't think of any.
Chargers. You had someone.
Graham's friend.
Yep.
Mark, I think, is a Chargers fan.
Okay. Packers.
I'm counting it.
Yeah, 100%. Packers.
Jawzak,
Matt, my friend
Matt.
Alyssa. She's a Packers fan. I think she's from there. She's in fantasy. Panthers.
No, I do not know a Panthers.
I feel like a lot of people wore that starter jacket because it was such nice colors.
Yeah, probably.
The people I work with down in North Carolina, I assume. Actually, yeah, one of them is a Panthers fan. Because I went to the game. Right? Because I went to the game and I posted pictures in our fun chat. And Panthers, I'm a Panthers fan. You beat them, blah, blah, blah. So
yeah.
That I do know people.
Count it.
Lions.
I don't, because I feel like the Lions, I don't know. I feel like the Lions fans are very hardcore in Detroit, in that area. But I don't know if they're like spread out as much.
Yeah. All I can think of is Eminem. And I don't know him personally.
Kid Rock. I don't know him personally.
The Vikings, yes. The VP of IT I used to work with.
Vikings? No, I don't.
He's from Minnesota.
I'm no Vikings fan.
Yep.
Off the top of my head, I don't.
Bengals, you had someone I thought.
Yeah, Mel's brother-in-law
Yes,
is a
yes.
Bengals fan.
And then Bears.
Bears? Oh, yeah, a kid I used to work with
Okay.
is a Bears fan.
All right. Nailed it. I'd say we got more than 50%.
Yeah, definitely more than 50%.
I'll go back and listen and maybe write some names down. Cool.
Swerve. Alrighty. Our last segment
We're actually cruising today.
of the day. Well, 6 teams didn't play.
I know, and that's with that little. That's why I said, like, oh, we can get it. We can
Yeah,
squeeze it
it's
in.
good time. This is like season 1 time, really.
Yeah.
The MOJO Show Power Rankings.
Full disclosure, every single team in my power rankings won last week.
That's
pretty
surprising
sure
because of buys.
I either won or had a bye.
Okay, fair enough.
That's fair.
All right. Number 10, who do you got?
Number 10, sticking with the not San Diego Chargers. They're the Los Angeles Chargers. I know they still have had their injuries, but they're starting to get a little bit healthy. And the one thing I didn't mention in their Thursday Night Football game, because it was so long ago, that's like the one. Joe Alt at left tackle. So many plays, I literally only watched him. There was one play he literally tackled 3 guys at once. He's amazing. He's amazing. He's so good. He's so good.
I struggled with the bottom half of this because I think there's these. I could rotate out 3 or 4 teams that are on the cusp of 10, but for this week I put the Denver Broncos in there. I don't know if I fully trust them, but they're 6-2. I'm picking them to beat the Texans this week. What?
No, sorry. No. I did have a thought, but I didn't mean to say sorry. Sorry.
okay.
So sorry.
They kicked the shit out of the Cowboys, and maybe that's why I'm favoring them to put them at the 10 spot.
Yep. Yeah, they're probably at 11 for me. That they did win the game against the Giants, but like you said earlier, they lose that game and totally different conversation.
Yep.
6 through 9 for me are a mixture, but I'm keeping the I'm putting the Rams at 9, probably because that bye. Matthew Stafford seems to be getting better with age, and they're doing a good job. And the West, I feel like, is shrinking now, but it's gonna be a 2-team fight between them and the Seahawks. I don't think the 49ers are gonna keep pace with all their injuries.
No, I agree. I also have the Rams at 9. They moved down a couple spots, but I think it was just because of the bye, and a couple other teams moved up. But same reasons there. They'll probably move back up depending on how they do this week. But number 9.
Yep. Number 8, I had the Seahawks, which is just a rock fight between the two of them. I'm really interested to watch their games later this year. Sam Darnold, I'm not going to call him by the nickname anymore. You know, he deserves that much. So the Vikings made a mistake. I'll say it.
Wow, you heard it here. Yeah. Dude, the season 2 Mo would be so mad at you right now. Number 8, I have the Green Bay Packers, 5-1-1. Nice win. They haven't won in Pittsburgh since Bart Starr, so I'll put them at number 8.
Number 7, I have my New England Patriots. You put them up, it will knock them down. Drake May, MVP candidate. That's all I got to say about that.
Number 7, I have the New England Patriots. They, for the last few weeks, they have moved up like one spot, right? Like not intentionally, but they just keep moving up one spot. They're 6-2. I think they're going to go 7-2. Their schedule's favorable, but again, they're winning the games they're supposed to. What am I supposed to do? But put them at number 7 at least.
Number 6, I have the Philadelphia Eagles. This might just be because I didn't watch them at all last week, so they dropped down one spot. Even though they did take care of business against the Giants, it was a little close, and I'm getting really annoyed with that tush push. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
It's going to be banned
I know.
come this offseason. Don't you fret. Number 6, I have the Indianapolis Colts at 7-1. I think that they have a good chance to get a statement win in Pittsburgh and go 8-1. Who would have thought? Not even their fans.
That is true. Now entering my top 5 for the first time not first time, whatever. The Kansas City Chiefs are back. in the top 5 and in the playoff hunt. And I'm just they scare me. They scare me because they play a certain way all the season. It's like then they just wait to turn it on playoff time. So they're spooky.
That they are. Number 5, I have the Philadelphia Eagles, Super Bowl champions. I'm still not fully in on them because of the AJ Brown stuff. But again, and the tush-push bullshit. But Saquon left the game early. I'm assuming that he's okay, though. He did an interview after. Philly, as of right now, is the team to beat, I think, in the NFC.
Like it. Number 4, we have the team with the best record in the NFL, but I think they're suffering from the same thing the Patriots are. Who have they beaten? And the Colts. Their division is probably potentially the worst in the league, near ours probably. So, but they're beating teams. Their running back is their MVP right now. Their defense is stepping up, and like you said, they have a big chance of a statement win. If they do lose, and it's not good, I can see them falling precipitously. But
yeah, no, I agree with that. Number 4, I have the Buffalo Bills. They dropped a couple games, had a much-needed bye, came back and kicked the shit out of the Panthers. They host the Chiefs in a pivotal game. Right now they're at number 4. They beat the Chiefs. We might be shaking things up again.
Yes, sir. Number 3, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They 23-3 win. You know, it seems silly to say, oh, that 20-point win wasn't that impressive, but it was the Saints. They have had, and the Buccaneers are starting to, the injuries are piling up on them. Baker has not looked as baconating the last few weeks, which we'll see. They're playing us in a few weeks, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I got the Bucs at number 3.
Number 3, I also have the Tampa Bakers. Philly's the team to beat in the NFC, but if there's one guy that can do it, it's Tampa Baker. But I do worry about their injuries because of Evans and Godwin, Igbuka. I'm worried about their injuries as well, but for now, they keep winning, so number 3.
Number 2, I got the Buffalo Bills, and they came back off the bye and did exactly what I thought they would. They blew doors off the Panthers. I think they're back. Josh Allen is, if Drake May is, MVP candidate, Josh Allen is him times 2, just based off of his career and everything he can do. He has all the tools. So, and if they keep that running game going, they're going to be just fine.
Number 2, I have the Detroit Lions. They had a bye this week, but I couldn't fault them for it, really. So, they stay at number 2. I have to sneeze so bad. I'm sorry. I'm trying to hold it.
Look at the light.
Does that work?
That's for me.
It makes it worse.
Oh, gosh.
All right, number 2.
The Lions are good. This is good because my number 1 is the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
They had a
Fill in
bye
the
week.
blanks for me.
They're getting healthy. They did take a loss to the Chiefs on primetime a few weeks ago, but it was on the road in Kansas City. Kansas City always seems to have those home games in primetime, which annoys me. The one they didn't was against the Jags, and they lost. So, Lions, they're the team to beat in the NFC for me. Even though the Packers are my pick, they'll probably make their way back in the top 10 next week. Because I get to the end of these, I'm like, shit, I forgot someone. It was the Packers this week.
Yeah, I know it happens. I think that Seattle was the team that I bumped in favor of Denver, but I could have just been moonlighting because of the Cowboys game. Number 1, I have the Kansas City Chiefs. They were my number 1 last week at 4-3. Is that what they were? 4-3. I figured that we were not going to win that game. They just got healthy in the last couple of weeks. They play this slow, methodical bullshit. You got Andy Reid, you got Patrick Mahomes, you got Kelsey. They're getting healthy. I think that they are going to be the team to beat in the AFC for now.
Sadly, yes.
For now. It's a little bit of a stretch to say that they're the best team in the league at their record, but because of their history is why I put them at number 1 last week, because I started to see that they're turning it on.
Yeah.
And then granted, they didn't play the best first half against us, and they still beat us by 21 points.
Yeah, and Rice is a really good wide receiver, and he's back, and that just adds to their repertoire.
Bingo. So, there you have it.
The MOJO Show Power Rankings.
Boom! All right, this is episodes...
Like total?
I think this is episode 9
I don't know,
of the season.
Yeah, we missed a week, so I'm all askew.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm all screwed up, too.
Yep, 8 or
But
9.
Anyway, that was the Week 8 Power Rankings. We just made our picks for week 9. To your point, we are on the second half of the season already.
Yep.
Good Lord.
Crazy.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Be safe.
Have fun.
Check your candies.
Check your candy. Don't forget to set the clocks back. Check your batteries. Check your air vents.
Check your vents, everybody. And also, while you're checking your vents, check us out on at least the TikTok, right? And the
TikToks,
YouTube.
the YouTubes, the Instagrams. Although I think the TikTok is the one that really pops off. The Instagram has been a little slow going.
Yeah.
But the TikTok seems like they're having a good time.
Well, catch us. We throw stuff up on the YouTube. We throw stuff up, but Jess does our social media.
Yep.
On
Give
the
us
other
some
end.
likes, give us some comments, your thoughts.
Yeah,
your
talk some
concerns.
shit with us. We don't care. Talk some shit.
It's good. It leads us to good conversation, so I enjoy it.
Bingo. Until next week.
Bye.